So she was on Theo Vaughn's show. He does a podcast, and somehow I don't even know what the fuck the context is. I come up. What I do, just sitting here, a goddamn show. But I come up. She has some recollection of who I am, and Theo knows who I am. I think he was like, because she even said something like, you know, I don't know if he's your friend. But here it is. Here's what transpired.
With them with the bad energy and
it's
shit.
It's like when the guy from he might be your friend, but from who was on the XM radio? What's his name?
Oh,
he was on XM radio. They was on for years, and Patrice.
Opie and Anthony.
Yeah, wasn't it Opie or Anthony that cussed out the black woman?
I'm not sure.
Remember
which
she made
one.
the video. One of them made the video.
It might be Anthony. Anthony's more like volatile.
Yeah, so he made the video saying black women or something, and all he had to say was that bitch he had that incident with was the problem. But when you throw all black women in it, then it becomes a problem because I'm not that lady who cuss you out.
Right.
So
really?
why are you throwing my race because you dealt with somebody that we are the same race? That's not fair. If a white boy run up and rape me, I'm not gonna say all white boys rape.
Yeah,
that's not fair. I mean, because you wouldn't rape me, would you?
But if there's a hugely disproportionate number of white men that are raping rotund black women, you'd kind of start going, huh, there's a lot of white dudes raping rotund black women. You'd notice.
They out here raping us.
They out here raping. Statistics say. Who this statistic? So I'm like, is that it? I didn't even listen to the whole thing. I don't know what she says. Keep going.
Why you say first? That ain't how you answer a rape question.
I mean, I wanted to really, you know.
You had to think twice?
No, ma'am, I would not be raping. I ain't doing no raping.
Okay, so.
I'm not even that good at sex. I'd be the worst rapist ever. I'd be the
Well, most of them
worst.
are worse at sex. That's why they take it. And they force that shit on you. But, so I just think you cannot throw stuff on people because one person, individuals did.
But it's not one person.
Make everybody that race the same way.
How long were you doing comedy before
Okay. All right. That's about it. So my take has always been I treat individuals as individuals. I cursed that woman out as that woman on Twitter. That's what got me thrown off, and that's what pretty much got me fired from Sirius XM. But like, she's under this misconception that I made a video or something. Like, she don't even know the fucking details of it. And she's saying I lump everyone in to one category. No, what I was fired for was saying that there is a disproportionate number of crimes, a disproportionate. The jump to violence is what I said. I go, there seems to be in the black community a jump to violence that is second to none. Like, it goes from 0 to 100. It goes from excuse me to you're punched in the face. And this is nothing that hasn't been said numerous times by people in the black community, the clergy, artists, fucking actors and music artists. People say this all the time. Politicians, we need unity in the community. Silence the violence. They've come up with rhymes for the fucking thing that I was talking about. You don't say silence the violence if one person did something in the community. Oh, why you got one person does it? It's not like everyone does it. You don't go, hey, we got to silence fucking Lamar's violence. That's what they would say. Silence Tyrell's violence. But they don't. It's like we need unity in the community. We need to silence the violence. This is because there's a problem. I didn't make that shit up when I said it. Pat. But for some reason, I am not allowed to talk about it. That's what Pat should have said and Theo should have said. Why didn't Anthony know he is not allowed to talk about that shit? Because that's more accurate than me lumping everyone in together and cursing out an entire community and saying all black women are like this. Just say Anthony's not allowed to point out what the black communities and inner cities, politicians and mayors and what say in this country on a daily basis, that there is a fucking violence problem in the black community. And Anthony isn't allowed to talk about it, Ms. Pat. That would be a little more accurate than saying that I'm lumping everyone in together. And I'm not insane or an imbecile. I know it's not everybody. I get that part of it. But to have to preface every opinion you have with something that's supposed to keep you out of trouble, I don't want to bring that up. I don't even care. Any idiot would know that it's not everyone that you're talking about. But every idiot should also know that there is a fucking issue that really is part of the black communities, inner city communities, apartment buildings, somewhere, a block, an apartment building, an entire city, a section of a city. There are problems with gang violence going on and drug violence that are getting people killed. And Anthony Cumia back in 2014 wasn't the first one to come up with this shit or mention it.